Sixth graders, let's go ahead and get this video going. I'm going to be doing all the odd ones today. So let's begin over here with number 11. Says solve each equation. I'm looking for what y is. To get y, I need to get everything else to the other side of the equal sign. I see I have a negative 11 over here. The only way to get rid of a negative 11 was with a positive 11. Whatever I add to one side, I add to the other side. And that's where this positive 12 came from. And 89 plus 12 is going to give me, well, I'm thinking 101. All right, 9 plus 2 is 11. Carry the 1 makes 9, 10. All right, let's go to number 13 now. I need to get x by itself. It doesn't matter which side x is. Just remember, I need to get x by itself. And I want it to be positive. It's positive over here, so I need to get rid of this negative 16. The only way to get rid of negative 16 is with a positive 16. Think of it this way. 16 minus 16 is 0. That leaves 0 next to my x. But whatever I add to one side, remember my addition property of equality means I have to add 16 to this side. And 16 and 16 makes 76. So 76 is x. Next is number 15. I got x plus 2 equals 19. The only way to get rid of this positive 2 to get x by itself is with a negative 2. Whatever I subtract from one side, I subtract from the other side. 19 minus 2 is 17. So that means x must equal 17. I'm going to number 17 next. It says you have some baseball trading cards. If you give 21 baseball cards to a friend, have 9 left for yourself, how many baseball cards were in your original deck? Now remember, this is the amount that was in the original deck. It says now you have 9 cards left. You give 21 of them to a friend. So what are we doing here? We're taking t, right? It says write and solve an equation to find t, right? So that means t, right? We're saying 21, well, t minus, and we gave to a friend 21. It's got to equal 9. And that means we'll have to add 21 over to this side, which means we will add 21 to this side. T is left over here. 21 minus 21 is 0. We don't bring 0 down. The equal sign comes down. And then 21 plus 9 make 30. So I had 30 cards originally. Going to number 19 now. Jeremy bought a sandwich and a drink. Cost him $7. All right. The drink costs $1.75, so $1.75. Well, it looks right here. They got the equation already made for us. I'm going to write one out. The drink was 75 cents, and it says it cost me $7. So $7 is going to equal S, which is the sandwich, plus $1.75, which was the drink. So when I solve this equation, 7 equals S plus 1.75. I have to realize I need to get S by itself, so I need to subtract 1.75 from this side. Whatever I subtract from one side of the equal sign, I need to be sure to subtract from the other. Make sure you line up your decimals. Well, 175 minus 175 is 0, so S comes down by itself. The equal sign comes down, and now I've got to take $1.75 from 7. I can remember that my decimal here is with the 7. I'm going to have to borrow one from here. I'm just going to bring this off to the side so we can see this at work. Remember, when my signs are different, I have a positive and a negative here. I find the difference, which means I'm going to subtract. I have to go ahead and borrow from my first number. So I have numbers over here to subtract from. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 6 minus 1 is 5. That means $5.25 must be the price of my sandwich. All right, I'm going on to number 21. And what 21 says, what operations should be used to solve the equation 153 equals G plus 45. Well, I want to get G by itself. I need to get this positive 45 away from it. The only way to get rid of 45 is to take away 45. Whatever I subtract from one side of an equal sign, I must subtract from the other. 45 minus 45 is 0. I don't put that there. I can bring down the G. Now I have 143 minus 45. I have to borrow 1 from here because I can't take 5 from 3. And 13 minus 5 is 8. And 4 minus 4 is 0. And I bring down the 1. That's 108. All right, so that gives me 108 equals G. Number 23 is next for me. Traffic helicopter descends to hover 477 meters above the ground. There we are, 477 meters above the ground. Let H be the original height of the helicopter. Okay, so we don't know where we're at, but we do know that it started at H, right? Up here. It says H be the original height of the helicopter. What is a subtraction equation that represents this problem? Well, it says here from the original height, they went down 127. So I can say H minus 127 is equal to 477. All right, to find H, I need to get rid of the negative 127. The only way to get rid of a debt of the 127, if I owed $127, is to pay back $127. So I'm going to add this. Now I have 127 minus 127. That leaves me with 0, and H is all by itself then. But whatever I add to one side of this equal sign, I have to add to the other side. 7 plus 7 is 14. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 is 0. And I carry the 1 and I see that I'm at 604. Remember, this is meters, so 604 meters. And number 25 is my last one in a bag of mixed nuts. There are 35 almonds, 34 pecans, 32 walnuts, and pistachios. The bag has a total of 134. Find the total number of almonds, pecans, and walnuts. Then write and solve an equation to find the number of pistachios. All right, find the total number. So let's see. That means what they're saying is we're going to take 35. We're going to add it to 34. We're going to add it to 32. And then we're going to add this to P. P standing for pistachios. All that has to equal 134. When they say to find the total, find the total number of almonds, pecans, and walnuts, it means I've got to add all these three together. So I'll just do that over here really quick. I got 35, and 34, and 32. I know 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 makes 11, so I'll carry the 1. I know 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. That's 101. So that means I have 101 of the walnuts, pecans, and almonds, plus the number of pistachios, which will equal 134. I've got to find out what P is, the number of pistachios. So I need to get rid of this 101 to get P by itself. So I'll subtract 101 from this side. But remember, whatever I subtract from one side, I subtract from the other side. And now my P comes down. 101 minus 101 is 0. I'm going to put that there. But I will subtract this. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. And that means there are 33 pistachios in this bag. Okay? And that's it. The rest are yours to do. I'll see you in class. Have a great evening.